Hey everyone, thanks for taking a look at Group Cell Tracker. In this video, we'll be going over some of the key functionality that you should expect to see with this web application. Group Cell Tracker is a free and easy to use app to help categorize your sales event. Maybe you are doing a yard sale or a fundraiser or just need a simple point of sale app but don't want to spend any money on it. This is a great option for those use cases. Group Cell Tracker can handle multiple categories so you can see how much revenue was generated by a specific product, individual, or group of people. Group Cell Tracker totals everything up and packages the information in a clean and easy to understand format. The best part about this app is that it is completely free for anyone to use as much as they need it. The reason why it's free is because all the information is stored on your browser and not on a typical database. This will also improve privacy and security, so there's nothing to worry about there. We'll see how this works here in a bit. This app is also designed to work on any size screen. This allows you to use a phone, tablet, or laptop. Whatever your preference is, you should not have a problem entering your information. So let's take a look to see how to create a new cell. On the home page, select the button that says Start New Group Cell, or in the navigation, select New Group Cell. Here you can fill out a form for your initial cell setup. Enter the name of your cell. It could be something like Neighborhood Yard Sale. Next, let's fill in the categories. Let's give them a name and choose a color for each of them. As a note, the color selector will be different depending on what browser or operating system you are using, so yours might look different than mine. By default, you are given 4 categories. If you don't need one, then simply hit the delete button. Or if you need more, select Add Category. These colors are randomly generated, so you'll get a unique color each time. When you're ready to start, select Start Cell. This app interface is pretty simple. On large screens, the input for the current transaction is on the left, and the totals and past transactions are on the right. Everything starts out at 0 because we haven't actually entered in anything. So let's start that. Let's say that you're selling an item for $12. Easy enough. Let's enter 12 in the field. You do not need to put any decimals if you do not want to. We can also change the category the item is associated with by selecting the colored circle next to it. Here we can add a different category to the item if we need to. The default color is the first category in the initial setup. Now that is done, select Add Item. Our transaction total now updates with $12. Let's add another one. Let's sell an item for $4.50. Add 4.5 to the input and change the category to another one. Notice that the transaction does not update until you add the numbers to the transaction. Select Add Item and your transaction total is updated to $16.50. Let's say that was the last item in the transaction. Select Save and Clear and see the totals update on the right. The total sales have been updated and the categories show how much was made in each, as well as how many items were sold. Below that, you can see the results for each individual transaction. Pretty neat, huh? Okay, let's add a few more. I will speed through this to save you some time. Cool, so now we can see the data that we have for the current cell. To view the past transactions, simply just select the drop-down, and it will show you the category, the amount of money made, and how many items were sold. Now here's the cool part. For many apps online that are not tied to a database, you will lose the content on the page when you hit refresh or close the browser. Let's see what happens when we do that. As you can see, we still have our data here. This is what I mean by the app using your browser's storage. It is something built into all modern browsers. If I change my browser, say go to Firefox, the data doesn't exist because the data is stored in Opera. If I go back to the home page, you notice that there is a new button that asks if I want to continue my sale. Okay, Let's address the three buttons at the top. The first one is to hide your data. You may not want your nosy customers to see how much money you have made. Simply select that option, and your data is hidden. Select Show Cell Info, and this will toggle your data back again. Easy enough. It's all nice and good that you have browser storage, but what if you want to share this data with someone else? Select Download Data, and it will download the file titled with your cell name and current date, as in the year, month, day, hours, minutes, seconds, and saved as a .json format. If you open this up, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but don't worry, it doesn't have to. That's what the upload data is for. We'll get to that in a bit. The last button is to delete your data. Maybe you are all done with it and just want it off your computer. Select Delete and confirm that you don't want it anymore. Group Cell Tracker will erase all the data from your browser. Then it sends you back to the new cell setup page. Notice you can't go back to the app even if you wanted to. Let's take a look at the Upload Data option. Select Upload Data from either the home page or the top navigation. This will open up your file system. Simply select the file you want, and there you have it. All the data you downloaded is back up and running. This allows you to send the file to a friend or open it up in a different browser or machine. Now you can peruse your data or continue right where you left off. Some people may want to know how to get a hard copy of their data. The best way to get a hard copy is to print straight from the app page. When you go to print it, it will hide everything that you don't need and give you everything that you do need. Even if you print in black and white, you still get some added labels showing cells from specific categories. Also, in many browsers you can save the page to a PDF if you want a PDF. This is also done from the print menu. And that is pretty much all you need to know. If you have any great ideas or find a bug that I'm not aware of, feel free to leave me a comment. If you enjoyed using this app or feel that it was helpful, please also leave a message. I would love to hear about what you use Group Cell Tracker